I want to talk about the trending news of the soldiers who were killed somewhere in Abia State, in Abia, and the hypocrisy of Nigerians. In fact, the news has been trending about how soldiers were killed, but out of all the soldiers who were killed, Nigerians were only singling out the Igbo officer who was involved in that killing. And I was just laughing. They kept hyping and talking about it, understand? Now I want to ask them a very simple question. Are the lives of other soldiers who were involved in that dastardly act not equally important as the life of that one soldier you all were singling out and talking about? Tell me. That is the hypocrisy of Nigerians, understand? A lot of them and their tribalistic disposition when it comes to an issue. You are all telling us how the Igbo soldiers was killed by all his fellow Igbos and whatsoever. Let me tell you, nobody cares about that. Nobody cares about that. We have said it times without number, repeatedly, countlessly, that so far as you put on the Nigerian military uniform, with the intention there to go and fight to kill our people in the name of keeping your so-called one Nigeria, that is not even existing, you are the enemies of our people. That's just the fact about it. It doesn't matter whoever is involved. And having said that, you see, 6 civilians or more were also killed by stray bullets. Why are you all Nigerians not talking about the lives of other 6 civilians? Or are the lives of those 6 civilians who were killed not Igbos too? Are their lives not also, worth it? Or do their lives not matter in that dastardly act? Why are you people not talking about it? You come telling us, oh, and the soldier who was serving in other places here was not killed, and then when he came home, he was killed. Nobody cares about that. I said nobody cares about that. In as much as you put on the military uniform to go and kill our people, torture our people, in order to preserve the one Nigeria that is never in existence, both in their actions and in written form, you are declared an enemy of the people. That is just one about it. And I also do not know whether you all stumble on the particular video I watched, understand, where a monarch in Ogun State, understand, was abusing their so-called Naira. I think they used the Naira, either sew it together as a kind of flower garland, understand, to decorate the neck, to decorate the so-called king. That is a monarch who is supposed to know about the law. And then I was asking myself, where is the EFCC? Where is the EFCC who are portraying themselves as workaholic? Where is the EFCC? Have they not seen a job there to go and do? You see, or as other Nigerians, I do not know whether you all saw that video. Please answer my question. Was that act not also included in the so-called abuse of your so-called Naira? Your Naira that is of no value, that is depreciating every day. Very soon all of you will be pushing wheelbarrow. Naira in wheelbarrow to go and buy just a loaf of bread. Very, very soon. It's fluctuating up and down whatsoever rubbish. You have seen it. Is the EFCC not there to see what that monarch was doing with the Naira, abusing the Naira? Having said that, what about the abuse of the so-called Naira by also the governor of Niger State? Didn't you all see it? For God's sake, what a country do people have? A whole governor of a state, understand, who was constitutionally elected, who should act in accordance with the perimeter of the law, was blatantly, publicly abusing the currency of the country. Where is the EFCC? Where is the EFCC? Is the EFCC not there? You see, and then that reminds me, now, if that were to be done, understand, by an Igbo, it would have become another issue entirely. I want you all to remember the case of Obi Kubana, my own brother. My big brother Obi Kubana was arrested by the so-called EFCC, and all manner of nonsense, was done to him. And in the end, Obi Kubana was fined 10 million Naira. That was what Obi Kubana paid as fine. And then the monarch in Ogun State there, who openly publicly abusing Naira is just there because he's a monarch, he's a Yoruba. Is it not so? And then also the governor of Niger State is also there in office because he's a Hausa or a Northern. Then Obi Kubana was the only person that was guilty of abusing the Naira. And then tomorrow, see, when I see all of this kind of nonsense, open nonsense, and you are all talking about one Nigeria, sometimes I used to ask myself, what do people actually have brains like me in your heads? I used to wonder, what do people actually have brains in your head? Obi Kubana paid 10 million Naira as fine to be free. Having said that, what about Abdul Rashid, the former EFCC chairman, the rest, who stole over 200 billion? You see, a whole anti-corruption fighter, you see, in turn, stole a lot, became even corrupt than those he was trying to fight against, to retrieve stolen funds. In the end, how much did that guy pay to free himself, to release himself? How much did he pay? It was not even up to 100,000 Naira or so. That is the kind of country you call Nigeria. And then you want me to talk about that kind of country you call Nigeria. I think all of you are mad. All of you are stark mad. You see, in fact, your own moron can never be cured. You are all stark mad. Now look at what is happening in your country. You're talking about national anthem. You see, your president single-handedly, unilaterally, legislated and mandated a whole country, all of you, to sing the national anthem overnight. It changed everything. And I asked myself, what sort of a country is this? If Nigeria is not a zoo, what properly should it be called? Don't you people know that the national anthem of Nigeria, or even of any country, is an act of legislation of which, if it is to be amended, it has to pass through the same process or the same processes? You don't know that? Tinubu sat down there and said they should be singing, a new national anthem. And I think I read a particular line there that says, a nation, to build a nation where no man is oppressed. And I laughed. A nation where everyone is oppressed. Now I always ask myself, look, how would that change the misfortune of the nation, the inflation and everything you're talking about in the country? One man sat down there and changed the whole thing. And all of you are just going to sing it. And you are all mad. I think you are all foolish people, for God's sake. Now I know that education is never wisdom. And I keep saying it and telling my friends that wisdom is far superior to knowledge. You all claim to go to school, understand, but you know nothing. How can you all not question the president that why should you alter or trying to compel the nation or the citizens to sing the national anthem without having gone through the due process or due processes? If there is any need for the constitution to be amended, for the national anthem to be changed, Tinubu would have raised a bill to the National Assembly. And that same bill would have passed through all the 36 states' houses of assembly. And according to the constitution, if 2/3 of the state house of assembly approves it, that's about 24 states also out of 36, then automatically it should be forwarded back, you see, to the National Assembly. And they will now tell the president, yes, the people have agreed that this thing should happen. And then the president's own will now be to sign it into law. But overnight, just one man, you see, has taken over himself, Lord over all of you. And you all are just listening to sing it and the rest. I don't know. And then you want me to become part of this kind of country. Are you all not mad? Are you all not mad? Where is your education? Where is your standing? Where is your learning, for God's sake? Are you all not crazy human beings? Are you all not stupid people, for God's sake? You see, in the case that happened in Naira, we have no regret about it. In as much as you are there to buy our people, we've told you, to follow you put in the military uniform to go there to kill our people. Whatever you see there, you take it. Whatsoever you see there, you take it. You see, since you all are from a country. Now you're talking about WAEC. You see, is WAEC only controlled by Nigeria? You see, you had a seat at home there. Why can't the so-called WAEC Nigeria try to find a solution to it so that in order to avoid this problem, you all went there, caused a problem, and now you want to look up for whom to blame? You are all idiots, total idiots. Nothing more than that.